if you would just tell us, a little bit about yourself and about your the bank you work with, and then we could talk a little. We'll go in a little Q&A.
Sure, absolutely. So I'm on, like Sebastian had mentioned, I'm Andre Walter. I'm with CMG Home Loans. I've been in the finance space for over 15 years. I'm also a licensed realtor, and I partnered with CMG and became a loan officer with this company because of their values, and it just aligned with the culture and the representation that I wanted to provide to the market. CMG has been around for over going on 30 years. We celebrated a 30-year anniversary last year, July, believe it or not, which is really exciting. We have over $100 billion in servicing right now, so we hold a lot of our mortgages on the books, and it just gives me the opportunity to offer great loan products to the market that I otherwise wouldn't have had access to. So that's CMG and myself in a nutshell there.
Awesome. So CMG is a bank that services nationwide USA.
Yes, absolutely. We're actually servicing the entire United States at this present moment.
Okay, and I know that you guys have some conventional loans, a lot of the same similar type loans that folks can find, and we'll talk about those. And you also have some unique, interesting loans. And we're not going to get too deep into specifics on how things work, but I just want to kind of touch on some of the different products that you offer. So, just I guess just on the surface, if you could maybe list some of
Sure.
the more popular loans and programs that you guys offer.
Yeah, I mean, at CMG, we offer financing from across the board, right? You have your conventional financing for the first-time home buyer, FHA loans as well. We also offer non-QM loans for your self-employed, 1099 borrowers, right? So there's a wide spectrum there, which is great because in this market, specifically where we're dealing with higher interest rates and lower inventory, you need to be in a position to navigate that client through the best possible options that are available for them, right? So that's we cover the bases there, and most lenders have those options available. What makes CMG unique is the innovative loan products that we have, like our home funded program, where you can crowd fund your down payment, right, which is huge, right? That's a
Oh,
big
how
big
does that work?
no, it's great. So you have the option with the home funded program to literally crowdfund your down payment and use that money as a gift towards your down payment or closing costs. Where typical for traditionally, it has to come from a relative or someone that in order, well, specifically a relative, in order for you to be able to use that for down payment funds. With the home funded program, it's a great opportunity for like wedding planners, people out there that are hosting those type of events to be able to offer that as an option for their clients, right? Super exciting opportunity there. We have our all-in-one program, which is a fantastic loan product, which is a first position HELOC. That's something that we're offering where we combined the banking and your mortgage together as one, which is really exciting. It's a first position HELOC that also serves as a line of credit where it's principal first, right? On a traditional mortgage, you're typically going to pay you are going to pay your interest only, right? Interest first. But
Right.
with this program, it's a principal first payment. Really innovative, really great, and our clients, really love it.
That is super interesting.
Yep.
So, um, now when I hear HELOC, that is that something that could be used to purchase a new property, or only if you have equity in existing property?
Both, which is why it's so exciting. Excuse me. Both of you can actually use it for both, right? You can use this product to purchase a property, right? So that's one side of it where, the opportunity lies there within the fact that once you close, you actually have equity in the property immediately and have access to it. It's a 30-year draw on the funding once you close. And then if you currently are interested in taking out equity out of your home, you can also use it as a home equity line of credit as well, where every payment that you make is going to principal first, which rapidly decreases the mortgage balance, and the interest is calculated on the actual, on the principal balance, versus, just the interest.
Okay, okay, amazing. If that's happening, that potentially, does that allow someone to pay off a mortgage faster?
Yes, absolutely. It actually cuts the payment down almost half the time. So your 30-year traditional mortgage, typically the first 10 years of your mortgage is going to be interest loaded up front, right? So you're paying very little towards the principal balance, right? With the all-in-one program, since it is since the monthly payments are being applied to the principal balance, and the interest is calculated on that principal balance, it shaves off years off of your mortgage, right? And it's done by using what's called a sweep account. Every month you get your salary deposited into your checking account, it sweeps over to the mortgage balance, and then that also becomes available for you to use, but it also has the interest calculated on that new principal balance, which is really why this program is so exciting for our buyers today. It's a different way. I mean, the mortgage, the way that the mortgage has been designed for many, many years ago is antiquated, to be quite honest, right? This offers a different opportunity for you to actually maximize, your biggest asset, which is your mortgage, right? In your home, right? And
Wow.
use that to
So
leverage.
what could you use that equity for, on the available line of credit?
Oh, life events, right? You have children that are going to college, and you want to tap into the equity there to help cover tuition. You have that option. If you want to take advantage of the equity to purchase investment properties, right? That's going to earn you more income, right? Build wealth through this type of a program. It offers that opportunity as well. So it's really, a great option overall.
Hmm.
The product is really designed to help you save money, right? And
Hmm.
cut down the amount of interest that you pay on a traditional mortgage. But as a byproduct of having an open line of credit, it then opens up a world of opportunity for you to utilize the funds that are available that would normally be trapped into the house and into the equity, into the walls of the home.
Right, because then you'd have to get a traditional HELOC, which is once
Correct.
you have enough equity, you would get a second lien HELOC. Now, do you guys
Correct.
offer second lien
Yes,
HELOCs
yeah,
to this
we
program?
offer that, and listen, there's a number of different loan products out there that we offer, right? And every client,
Hmm.
each loan product it just all depends on what will benefit that borrower
Right.
specifically based on their circumstances, right? So just like a traditional mortgage, it has a place. The traditional mortgage has a place in the market, right? For people to be able to have low monthly payments, right? To be able to get through, their monthly obligations. With this program, it opens up, a world of opportunity for those that have a little bit more surplus of cash, in terms of, their monthly obligations and their debt to income ratios.
Got it. Got it. It- I think this is a really, at least in my mind, a very important question. If
Sure.
anyone who's in the business of real estate investing, and I heard you say you could use the line of credit, the equity, however you want, if you want to use it to invest. But could,
Mhm.
if I'm a real estate investor, could I use this loan? Could I actually use this loan to buy a new property?
Absolutely, you can.
Wow.
100%. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay. So
the
wait.
funds are available for you to use, right? It's there, Just have to understand that with every investment that you make, there's gonna be, a cost associated with that. Your monthly obligation, your monthly payments, and those things will be impacted on the balance that you draw down on. However, it is available, and you don't have to go through the red tape of applying for investment property loan, for instance, if you have enough
Right.
equity and available credit on the line.
So just so I'm
Forgive
clear
me
on
if I'm
this,
looking over here. My camera's here, and I see you over there. So
no
it's
worries.
yeah,
So just so I'm clear and the audience
Mhm.
is clear, the all-in-one loan provided by CMG Bank is, and you guys are a lender, correct?
We're a
CMG is a
lender,
lender.
correct?
Okay,
Yes, yeah,
so
we're a lender.
CMG lender is a product that has a basically a bank account, a checkbook, right? Does that also have a
Correct.
debit card? Do you know?
Yeah, debit card. You have ATM withdrawals you can make.
Uh-huh.
You have all the services that you would have with your traditional bank, right?
Wow.
All of that is available on this
And
product.
that is it's it's a basically a line of credit, which is your mortgage, if I'm
Correct.
understanding this. And when you make your payment on the balance of the line of credit,
Mhm.
it unlocks that equity, transfers it over to the line of credit,
Correct.
and you can
Think
use.
of using your mortgage as your bank account, right?
Wow.
For
Okay, and the
arguments,
check
let's
got you.
correct. Let's
So
just
you
say
have full access to spend and draw from it based on whatever equity is available in real time on a day-to-day basis,
correct, absolutely. So you're using it as a bank account. So let's
and
just
there's
say
no
for our
delay. Sorry,
say that again.
there's no
Go ahead.
delay in like
No
transaction.
delay. Instant. You have online banking just as though you would log into your Bank of America account. I'm using that as an example, Chase or Citibank. You'll be able to log into your CMG account and be able to access your all-in-one account, excuse me, and you'll be able to access, see your balance, make a transfer. Wiring services are available as well. It really opens up the opportunity for you to be able to really access
Hmm.
the equity in the property without having to go through a ton of red tape to access it. Most
Yeah.
people right now have, there are a huge percentage of the market that have very low interest rates right now on the mortgages that they've took out a few years ago. They're in the threes and fours, and no one wants to really tap into that, right? This opportunity will give them, you can definitely use this all-in-one program to really access, the equity that's trapped in the walls, if you will. I guess that's
Got
the
it.
best way for me to put it.
So I'm going to speak to my audience really quickly.
Hmm.
For anyone who's ever watched any videos that I've done on velocity banking, this product is probably the best product for you to practice the strategy of velocity banking. If you haven't watched any videos of velocity banking, do your research. I'll put a link in my description for one of my mentors, Denzel Rodriguez, who teaches velocity banking on his channel. You have to become a good steward of your money and your wealth, and velocity banking teaches you how to do that and how to
Hmm.
eliminate debt as fast as possible using a line of credit. And this product is a first lien HELOC. The company CMG, it calls it the all-in-one loan, and this is probably the best product to practice the strategy. Now, the strategy is not for everybody, so you have to have cash flow, and you have to be
Correct.
responsible with managing debt and comfortable with leveraging debt and being able to be very disciplined. One of our clients the other day looked at this and she was like, "Don't even tell me how much equity I have," because she knows she's just scared because she doesn't want to, just even have access to the equity, and that's okay, So not everyone, it's not for everybody. That's the bottom line. But for those of you
Correct.
who are really comfortable managing debt, leveraging debt, and managing multiple accounts, this is a great product to consider.